Thanks for tuning in. You are listening to Conversations with the Citizen.
This is Conversations with the Citizen. I'm your host, Tia Carroll Jones. I'm here today with Eli Washington, Chairman of the Chesterfield Community Council. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm the chairman of the Chesterfield Community Council. We are a community-based nonprofit organization with citywide focus. We do a variety of services. We do the traditional advocacy stuff, but we also have had programs like a senior citizen computer literacy program that trained over 1,500 seniors for free. We've also had things like we were one of the first ones to come out and boycott Target. Once they left 85th and Cottage Grove, we told people to cut their cards up. Okay. So we've had a long history of doing stuff in the community. We may be small, but we are mighty. Mm-hmm. One of the things that we're proud of also is we introduced a legislation in Springfield called the Illinois Conflict Resolution Act. And it was signed into law by then Governor Pat Quinn. What that does is it provides 3 weeks of conflict resolution training to kids K through 12. The problem was it wasn't funded. So now we're still advocating Springfield to get it funded.
Okay. And speaking of that long history, when and why was the Chesterfield Community Council founded?
We were formed back in 1952 by a group of white people who did not want black people in their community. It's a funny story, but interesting story. A gentleman by the name of Frank Sayre, light-skinned gentleman, wavy hair, was the first black president. They did not realize he was black until they saw his wife. So these group of white racists elected a black man and didn't even realize it. So 1952. So we have a good history and a strong history of trying to do stuff that's best for the community and that's right for the community.
On April 25th, the Chesterfield Community Council is hosting the Greater Chatham Home Expo of 2026. What can people expect from this event?
What this event is designed to expose homeowners and existing homeowners to and potential homeowners to services and programs that they may not be aware of. We as black people, we just don't know about what's going on. We unfortunately stay in our little shell or our little bubble, and we don't find out about programs and services. There are seniors exemptions and senior programs that a lot of seniors just don't know about. People complain about their property taxes, but guess what? You can appeal your property taxes. So we're going to have people like that out there and groups like that who can assist homeowners and existing homeowners. Even if you want to buy a home for your first time, we're going to have banks and other financial institutions there to help people out. We've just been doing this for almost 20 years. I really think it's been 20 years. I think we got lost our number with COVID. But, we just want to help people out, improve the quality of their home and just maintain our communities.
And so why is it important for the organization to engage with the community in this way?
What we saw a few years ago was there was a high rate of foreclosures in our community. And so that's when we said, well, we got to do something. So we started having these programs and trying to get people to come out and see what they can do to save their homes. One of the things we were so proud of, we were able to get Judge Lewis Nixon, who is the chief of the mortgage program for Cook County. He came out and told people how not to get into their courtrooms. So we think we were really helpful and instrumental in saving a lot of people from going into foreclosure, because there was just things that people didn't know they could do to save their homes. So that's one of the benefits of our organization and this event that we're having on April 25th.
And then what other resources might the attendees find when they get there?
One of the things that we're really proud of, Larry Rogers, Commissioner Larry Rogers of the Board of Review, to me, him and his staff are just stellar. They have helped so many people appeal their property taxes. And as we all know right now, taxes went up tremendously. I have a niece who's in the south suburbs. Hers is now $1,000 a month. So that's $12,000 a year that she did not expect.
Right.
So, if we can provide some type of assistance through Larry Rogers' office, and they can challenge their property tax. And the thing about it is absolutely free. It doesn't cost a dime. It doesn't hurt you at all. So it's just one of the things we just want to do, try to help our people out.
And so, what time does the expo start, and then where will it be located?
The expo is going to be at Thule Park Fieldhouse, which the legal address is 501 East 90th Place, which is 90th and King Drive. It starts at 11 o'clock and it ends at 2 o'clock. We're going to have raffles. We're going to give away a 40-inch smart screen TV. So we're going to have dynamic seminars. The Attorney General's office is going to have a seminar on fraud prevention, because a lot of times, unfortunately, a lot of our people are just getting hoodwinked. So they're going to have a fraud prevention seminar. Commonwealth Edison is going to have a seminar on energy efficiency. We're also, Seaway Bank is going to do something on first-time home buyers. So we're going to have a lot of services and a lot of programs that's going to be out there. But one of the things I've realized, just having this, from time to time I go to something called the Chicago Home Expo. It's a big event. It's usually either in Rosemont or Chicago Lawn. Wonderful event. But the problem is, it's not geared toward people who need assistance. You know, if you just want to improve your home, great. Now, mind you, we're going to have loads, we're going to have contractors and other people like that there at our event. But our event is designed to assist the homeowner and potential homeowners with programs and services. Yes, we're going to have contractors, we're going to have the other, like Windows Nations and some of the other big folks, but we also just want to help our people.
What other events should the community look out for from the Chesterfield Community Council in the future?
Well, on September 19th, which happens to be my birthday, we're going to host the 20th annual Silas Parnell College Expo. Silas Parnell was a gentleman that lived in our community. Him and his wife was very active. His wife was actually a board member of our organization, and she was a very big volunteer at Burnside School. So we've honored his legacy for the last 20-some odd years. He's a man that helped like some 40,000 people go to school, mainly black folk. So we just think it's fitting to honor somebody from our community that did such a wonderful job and helped so many people.
Okay, great. Where can people go to find out more about the Chesterfield Community Council? Well,
first of all, you can always like us and follow us on Facebook, Chesterfield Community Council, Chesterfield Community Council. But we also want you to pre-register for this particular event. We want you to go to Eventbrite, search Greater Chatham Communities Home Expo 2026 to pre-register for the event. But you can always look at our Facebook page. You can always go on our website, chesterfieldcommunitycouncil.org.
Great. Before we wrap up, is there anything else you'd like our audience to know?
I just think that if you own a home or even looking for a home, this is the event that's specially designed for you. It's absolutely free, doesn't cost a dime. You know, come on in and just see what's out there. Because again, our biggest thing is we just don't know about the programs and services that are available to us. So this is a great opportunity. It's free parking. It's on a Saturday. You know, a lot of events I found out are during the week, which I don't understand, but that's them. So, but ours is on a Saturday from 11 to 2, and it's absolutely free.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for being here and sharing your
Oh,
information.
thank you for inviting me.
Remember to make plans to join us again next week for Conversations with the Citizen, the place where real